From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Houston Texans. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flush to his right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. DeAndre Carter back deep. This is fielded at the 7. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17.
Johnson.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brought him down. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
and now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. From the gun, here's Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the 1st.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Ball carrier.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
First down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
No gain on the
Had the
play.
completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills.
Complete.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That brings up
That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because, to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Ka'imi Fairbairn comes on. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing quickly, Mahomes gets this out to Watkins. And he goes out right around the 39. Now these two quarterbacks in this one, Mahomes and Watson, so much in common. Drafted 2 picks apart from one another in 2017. Mahomes going 10th to Kansas City, Watson at 12 to Houston. Both Pro Bowlers early in their careers, of course. And Mahomes has the MVP and a Super Bowl ring, so he kind of has the leg up to this point. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46.
Check 26, check 26.
Mahomes to throw once more. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes being chased out left. Caught left side, Williams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
This one out quickly to Watkins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
9 at the Texans' 11-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter with the score Texans 3, Chiefs nothing.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
The Chiefs leading rusher in their Super Bowl run. Here's Damian Williams.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. That catch good for only a couple.
And for the Texans here, you wonder just how long it's going to take to get over the loss to the Chiefs in the postseason last year. In the divisional round, the Texans had a 24-0 lead on the road. Normally, you'd consider that ball game, but not when...
He's got a man, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 33 yards that time.
First down.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Duke Johnson.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
2nd and 9 at the Chiefs' 39-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Watson looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Watson's pass.
It'll be a gain of 4, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Gain of 4.
Brandon, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans have retaken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the second, and he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Here's Tommy Townsend now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here comes Carter. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and inches.
Catch there by Kenny Stills, and he joined Houston last season and showed once again, as he has shown throughout his career, he can be a very reliable, good complementary receiver.
A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad, and he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 5, and the Texans 1st down.
Faking the give, now Watson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown, Houston.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Texans push further out in front.
And that's certainly an important score right there, because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the 2nd half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
It's good to make it 17-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Shoot.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And 5 at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Here we go. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. And he finds Stills, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. DeAndre Carter returning it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Off of play action, it's Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And Stills over the middle. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
56.
They are going for it. Here's Watson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Number 24.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st down, Muhammad. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Alex,
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
A quick throw out wide to Fuller. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up. Watson off play action. And he'll find Akins there, complete.
Watson.
4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Watson.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They go again with Muhammad. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Texans will extend their lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Makes the score Texans 24, Chiefs 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. He's got Watkins on the out route. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sideline and in the huddle looking at each other.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now it's Mahomes again, escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete as well.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run on first down. Muhammad, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. He's decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Muhammad looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Dorian O'Daniel.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. On third down, Muhammad. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Watson's pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Shift.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Rolling to his right. And going deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 32 on the play.
first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Mahomes to throw once more. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught. Watkins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
5-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it second and goal.
Second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. This will be caught at about the 5. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal. Here's Mahomes, third and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth.
He's crossing. He's checking crack. 40 wants the mic. 40 wants the mic. Too little. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it second and short.
At the 16-yard line.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. No time now.
On the carry, it's Muhammad. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 2 yards, good enough for a first. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. A shotgun snap for Watson. Going to throw right side here, complete. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
24-yard line.
Quick throw completed by Watson, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
From the gun, here's Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
At the 42.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Faking the give, now Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
go, D.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line.
He was brought down
16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first
a gain
down.
of 16 yards. And the Texans first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Jim. Give me 9. 56, Mike, 56. Watch the out. 56 to Mike.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. It's caught. Stills, right side.
Watson.
And he gets it down to the 32.
Stills. A gain of
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake. Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown.
Will Fuller. Touchdown.
Will Fuller. 32 yards. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
Little work still to do, though. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Mecole Hardman.
Tonight's final score, Texans.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Texans, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener.